Hey everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I want to talk about something very personal that has to do about my mental health. And not that it's bad or good or anything, because I think that, I'm not one to say that I have bad mental health, right? There's no such thing. To be honest, everyone is going through their own things, and it may seem worse or better to other perspectives, but to your perspective, it's always how it's supposed to be. So, from my perspective, what I am talking to you about today is I am going crazy, okay? And my experience with going crazy in the last 2 years. And if there's any years of my life where I actually gone crazy, it's definitely these last 2 years, because they have been completely crazy in terms of, the things I was doing, the things that I was saying, the things that I was thinking. And it really put me on another level that is indescribable. So I'm gonna do my best in this video and quickly to tell you exactly how I felt basically to quote unquote go crazy. Now the first thing that happened is basically a trauma, right? Something happens, a big thing, a big shift happens in your life, and then with that life changing event, you start changing your behavior. That life changing event makes you think about a bunch of things, and your mind just gets so jumbled with a bunch of new thoughts that are overwhelming, thoughts that are too much. And then with thoughts that are too much come with feelings of not being able to cope, not being able to rise above them like you're supposed to. So then they start getting bigger and bigger, and then the darkness starts happening. You start feeling small in your own head, you start feeling small in your own mind and in your own body, like you can't do anything. Your body doesn't respond like it's supposed to. Your thoughts aren't as powerful as they used to be. And the worst thing, I think, is that other people start acting different. Because in this world, we all know that when you act different, other people act different. And this can be very, stressful when you're talking to someone and then they're acting different with you. You can know that they're acting different, but it's just because you're acting different. But you can't act different yourself. So what do you do in this situation when all these things come together, everything happens at the same time, and you're trying to get out of it? My experience was that I decided to wait. I said, okay, this is gonna be something that I'm gonna wait on. Over time, it's gonna get better. I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself. So what I did is I would spend time, sleeping. I would have dreams, I would have bad dreams, because obviously my mind wasn't all there. I would have nightmares, horrible dreams, but I would also have good dreams. So, I'd wake up, not take too much time, overthinking what I just dreamt, even if a lot of it sometimes was completely out of touch with reality. Thoughts and experiences where I was just thinking that I was absolutely, somewhere else, where I wasn't even in reality anymore. So just coming back to reality was a whole ordeal, like thinking, okay, this is not a dream, this is real, and going from there. And obviously, not doing too much work, not going to school, and avoiding talking to anyone specifically. And, even while I was alone, I still had problems with what I was thinking. It was still thoughts that were, self-sabotage, where I would think of stuff that would, that would hurt me, that would make me scared, that would make me, feel pain. And I would just be here and in my bed going, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen if this happens? What's gonna happen if that happens? And, I just didn't have the strength to get myself back to where I was supposed to be, which is a position of strength, position of courage, a position of, remembering basically everything that you've done from the beginning, and everything that you are. So that was really my experience of going crazy. It was a lot of that for a very long period of time. And what ended up happening, what ended up getting me out of it, is basically, just remembering, right, who you are, remembering that there is something out there for me, that life is not over. Life is all about, what you make of it, how you design your life. You can create your life how you want it to, and even if you have, a thought or a feeling that goes, that makes you feel bad, or that goes against what you were supposed to actually, believe or do, or what you want to be or do, or, experience, then it's okay to just, not pay too much attention to those thoughts. and understand that not everyone is going to act perfectly, right? When you're talking to someone, maybe they're going to disappoint you, maybe they're going to say the wrong thing, maybe they're not going to say the right thing, and that's okay, because we've never ever done that as humans. We've never said the right thing. We've always said a version of the right thing, and a lot of it is just our interpretation, right? And you can interpret things positively or negatively. So another thing is just make sure you're interpreting things positively, and not to worry about things until they actually happen, right? And even then, you shouldn't worry about something that's happening. So anyway, if you're still watching, I mean, I just want to leave you with these words that if you're not going through anything mental, which is perfect, but I just want to share my experience of quote unquote going crazy, because I'm still kind of dealing with it. I still have my own struggles, and I realize that they're not so different than the struggles I've been having since the beginning, and a lot of it is just growth. So that said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't hesitate to leave a like. If you want to let me know your thoughts on the matter, just leave a comment. And otherwise, if you're new here, just subscribe to this channel, or like, and I will see you in the next video.